And of course this plays much more relaxed than with the live stream I did of this, because now I can really take my time for it. Hey guys, welcome to Unmodded Gaming. I'm the Unmodded Gamer, and today I'm playing a video game that I've actually done a live stream of, and that game is Academia School Simulator. And in this game you have to build and run a school, and like I said, I've already played this game once before, but I do think that this is something fun to do, because the game has actually undergone some changes since then, and of course we will be able to get much further into the game, because I did a live stream of like a half hour or maybe an hour. So let me see how far we can get, what we can do, and if this is going to be easy or not. Now, I already thought of a name for the school, and that was something I believe Mountaincliff High. Mountaincliff High. And I'm just gonna stick with the motto here, because I'm just really bad at thinking of a motto or anything like that. But what I will do is I will change some of the things that we have here, so we can get the colors different. Wait. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there, but I do like this primary color white and red. That seems like a good combination. Now, what I'm going to take as my symbols. Sure, I'll take a lion. Wheat. Okay. Soda, not soda. That doesn't seem like such a good idea for a school. A star, a sun, a bishop. That might be nice. Yeah, let's do a bishop. And there are some interesting symbols in here. Also some symbols that I haven't seen before. Because like I said, this game has changed since the last time I played it. Now, I can even get my students a uniform. I'll just keep this as a casual uniform, and I can get a school pet. So we have some dogs here and a cat, or a few cats. I think I'm gonna go with the dog. I can also choose a principal, and I can even customize the principal if I want to. Well, let me see what we have. J. Preach. The power of the Holy Spirit gives the Reverend J. Preacher the strength to preach to large classrooms, a skill that he has passed on to all his teachers. However, the Reverend's strict and boring school regime inspires more students to rebel than usual. Sermon, ideal class size, plus 50%. And the disadvantage is rebellious students. Delinquency probability 10% increased. We have Kei Kazuma, the niece of a famous Yakuza boss. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Well, anyway, she wants to leave the criminal life behind and somehow manipulated her way into becoming the principal of a small school. Her Yakuza connections get her black market discounts on objects, but rival goons and snooty society gives her a hard time running her school. So we have the advantage of having the black market, which gives us a 30% discount on all objects. And there are two disadvantages. Enemy goons, I don't know what that are, but 10% chance for goons to visit. And distrusted, 20% less prestige penalty or 20% prestige penalty from school evaluations. Then we have D. Hauser. D. Hauser was a child prodigy that got burnt out while working at the highest level of the medical field. He has since devoted himself to the much more relaxing job of running a high school. In between making sure that the school is always clean, he is sometimes seen reliving his lost childhood by playing video games with the students. We have cheaper nurses and cheaper janitors when we get him, but he does have more or a higher food cost since he gets organic or buys organic food. And that's a 100% increase in the food cost. Then we have arch-capitalist E. Scrooge, who made his millions by scrimping and saving on and keeping a sharp eye on his ledgers. Unfortunately, he is not particularly bright and ends up spending more when it comes to research. I really don't understand the first part of that, but we get cheaper utilities, which is nice, but we do have a quarter of an extra cost to spend on research. We also get N. Slaughter to choose from. Sergeant N. Slaughter was a former drill sergeant at the military academy. After receiving an honorable discharge, she chose to bring her skills to the academy. She rules with an iron fist, meaning most students will straighten out very quickly. However, her methods rub kind-hearted counselors and teachers the wrong way. We have cheaper monitors and effective detention. But we also have expensive counselors and expensive teachers. And then we have the normal principal. An entire career in teaching has yet to dampen the principal's spirit. Bringing no advantages to the table, the principal is a safe bet for those just starting out with the game. Well, I was going to take the customized principal at first, but seeing as to how I've only just played the game once before, I think I'll go with the principal instead. So with that all being done, let's get started. And we'll try to build the first buildings of our school. You're in the build phase. At the start of every school year you are given some time to plan and build your schools while students are not in class. The build phase has no time limit. Your cash flow will not be deduced, but building and buying objects will still cost money. When you are ready to begin, click on the Start School Year button. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and see if I can get some zones in here. Maybe an admin, an office. Office space needed for principal, vice principal, accountant, lawyer and counselor. Wait, what do you need a lawyer for in high school? And it needs to be indoors, of course, but we have blueprints for that, which I almost forgot about. I was going to use the zoning tool instead. Don't ask me why. We'll start by just getting a wall outline. And I'll make a nice hallway for the entrance. Now let me see if I can get a door in here. Door outline, it looks like. Okay, a double door. I don't know if that is possible or if I can do that, but I'll see how it works out. Then I'll get a hallway. And maybe on this side a kitchen and all that stuff. So maybe a kitchen like this. Or not just a kitchen, but also a cafeteria. Let me just rotate this. Right, like that. And I'm thinking maybe I should get a wall or a door, I should say, in here also. No, let's not do that. Right, so this is going to get another wall and a door, and then this could be our cafeteria. Or actually, let me just get rid of that. Maybe I can make this even larger, because we need to prepare for kind of a large group that is going to come in. No, that is too large. Let me just get rid of that. And of course this plays much more relaxed than with the live stream I did of this, because now I can really take my time for it. Because just like in Prison Architect, for example, which I've played before and which I will link to in the description in case you're interested, I can just make a blueprint and I can do whatever I want. Because of course I'm also going to edit my video, which means that I don't necessarily have to do everything and make a video of everything you see. I can also do things that you guys do not see. But anyway, it seems like kind of a small kitchen for such a large cafeteria, but we'll see how it turns out. Now, we don't just need a cafeteria, of course. We also need some room for the offices. So I will get another door in here. Although that might be kind of awkward. You know what? Let's just get a wall and we'll do the door in like this. So instead I'm going to make kind of like a hallway, I think, to get around the kitchen and into the cafeteria. And maybe we can put toilets in here too. That does seem like a good idea. You know what? Let's just extend this and make another doorway. Like that. With of course another wall in between. So this could be our bathrooms section. This just a hallway, and here the cafeteria with way to get to the offices. I don't know how large those offices need to be. I can have a look at the zoning tool. An office needs to be 5 by 5 tiles. So let me go back to the blueprints and see how large this is, for example. 5. No, I can't do that. Okay, in Prison Architect I can. And another 5. So when I erase this, I should have space for one office. Let's see, let's just make sure. Can I do that somewhere? Bush outline, tree outline, object ruler. Yes, this is 5, but this is 4 though. So I would have to erase that and add one more to it. Let's see if it does right now. Yes, it does. 5 and 5. Okay. So let me just go ahead and make another office. Let me see if I did that correctly. Yes, I did. That is good. I've learned from my mistakes. And another 5. Perfect. Let me see a door right here. Okay. So that fits nice and neat. And of course I can always extend this if that were to be necessary. Now, for the hallways. There's a lot to do before we get into it. I know, but for the hallways, I'm just going to get like this, and then do something like this, and like that for now. And do I want to go for an open design or a closed design? No, not an open design. I'll just do it like this. Let me see here in the zones. Classrooms, freshmen, 8 by 5 tiles minimum. Okay, so let me have a look with the ruler. That is 12, 14. So I either need to add 2 or get rid of 4. I'll add 2. So I'll erase this and add 2 more like this. And I can put 2 classrooms in here. Let me check again. 8 by what again? 8 by 5. Okay. So blueprints, ruler, 5. That is right there. Okay. So this, right? I'll just erase that. Do that and see. Yes, it does. I counted that correctly. Good. Let me just check this real quick. That is okay, and that is okay, and that means the other one is okay also. But we are getting into a long video and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to end this here. That means that I'm going to ask you to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you are excited for this new series. This was the Unmodded Gamer. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay unmodded.